Hi, are you wondering if you're raising a critical thinker as a child? In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 signs to look out for if you're raising a critical thinker. Welcome to my channel. I'm passionate about teaching parents how to connect and bond with their children. I also teach parents how to skill up their children to thrive in the 21st century. So if you're interested in such content, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and stay with me till the end of this video. So without further ado, let's dive into what we have for today. So 5 signs to look out for if your child is already a critical thinker, and how to encourage them to even keep thinking critically. Number 1 sign is if your child usually asks the question, why? So if your child questions almost everything they come across, for example, why is the sky blue? Why don't animals talk? Then you should know that you're raising a critical thinker. How can you encourage them to keep thinking critically? Instead of giving them straight answers to their questions, you can question them in return. For example, your child asks you, why is the sky blue? You can say, why do you think the sky is blue? And this encourages them to keep thinking. Number 2, if your child can see a scenario from more than one point of view. Yes, if you have children who can see a particular situation from more than one point of view, it means your child is empathic and your child can analyze. And what you can do is that these are 2 core traits of critical thinkers. So what you can do is to encourage them, by presenting life situations to them, or even telling them stories, and let them see the different characters from different points of view. You could even ask them, if you were this person, what would you do differently? What do you think this person would have done to get a better result? Number 3, if your children love to solve problems, then this tells you that they are critical thinkers. There are a lot of children who love challenges, right? They don't give up easily when they encounter challenges. They love to see the end of a challenge. This is a sign that you're already raising a critical thinker. And what you can do to encourage this child is to give open-ended activities. For example, Legos, building blocks, STEM toys. This can help to keep them curious and think deeper. Number 4 is if your child notices patterns easily. Yes, patterns could be in shapes, in colors, and sometimes even in behavior, right? So if your child can easily identify behavior patterns or colors or shapes or whatever patterns, it could even be in their math problems, it could be in school, it could be in the way people respond or behave towards them, then you should know that you're raising a critical thinker. And you can enhance this skill by exposing them to pattern games. We have Sudoku, we have memory cards, and a lot of them. This will encourage them to keep thinking critically. Number 5 is if your children ask deep and unusual questions. I remember one of those days, my son came to me and was like, Mommy, do animals have a soul? If they die, will they go to heaven? Will they go to hell? Yes, your children can ask some of these deep questions, right? And this simply means that they are thinking beyond their environment. They are thinking beyond what their physical eyes can see. And this also means that the environment where you raise your child is very important, because it can encourage curiosity and even enhance their critical thinking skills. So if you're raising children in the 21st century, you need to pay attention to the environment. So what you can do to encourage critical thinking in this particular scenario is to create a question jar. So when they come up with such deep questions, you could create a jar where they always write the questions down and drop in the jar, so that over time you can revisit that jar and help them answer those questions, even if it means you have to make some research or carry out some research, right? This would encourage your child to keep thinking critically. I hope this video was helpful. Remember, encouraging a critical thinker doesn't mean bombarding them with different information and activities. It just means giving them space to think. Your child's brain is a muscle, right? And you are the coach. So encourage them to shape that muscle, encourage them to think outside the box, encourage them to think sharper, better, and more creative. I hope this was helpful. I'd like to hear from you. Don't forget to subscribe or like this video and share with me in the comment section what are some of those questions that your children have asked that really surprised you. I would love to hear from you. Thank you for watching to the end. See you in my next video.